Hi, this is Earth Essentials by the Goddess, and I've come to you with another message. And what I'm speaking on today is incubus and succubus spirits. Incubus spirits are male spirits that are highly sexually charged. Succubus are female spirits that are highly sexually charged. And what I mean by that, in layman terms, we'll say sex nymphos. Okay? So again, succubus spirits are women that are sex nymphos, and incubus spirits are males that are sex nymphos. Okay? So they are addicted to sex. That's how they get their charges, their energy. They cipher energy from other people through sex. Everything is about sex with them. Um, that's how they feel alive. Um, that's all they want to do. Their thoughts, their mind, everything revolves around sex. And it's actually a demonic spirit. So people who don't seem to get enough sex or feel like they have to have multiple partners, uh, everything just revolves around sex. Their mind is always on sex. They cannot have a conversation without leading about sex. They cannot have a relationship with anyone and not have sex, whether it's a platonic relationship or not. Everything about them is geared around sex, and they feel like they're on top of the world when they're having sex. They feel like they're at their highest point. They feel like they are probably the best in bed. And a lot of them are sex workers, okay? Because that's really all they focus on. That's their main focus is sex. Nothing really, they don't have a focus outside of anything. And even if they meet someone, um, their main focus is to get that person in bed. Okay. Uh, so I have a little joke that I say. In, Incubus is in you I bust, and succubus is I suck and I bust. Right? Let's think about that. So these people here, everything is about sex. Nothing is really genuine or pure. Everything is derived and paved and geared towards sex. When they meet a person, they already, I'm gonna sleep with this person. They already know they're gonna sleep with that person. They done size that person up. They cannot be in a relationship with anyone without having sex. And these are the people that believe I can't be this person's friend unless we sleep with each other. The only way we'll be able to be friends is we have to go have sex with each other, and then we can determine if we can be friends. And at that point, it's like, okay, they wasn't that pleasing in bed, so yeah, I can just have them as a friend or whatever. Which is it's a little mental illness with that. Um, a lot of the uh, spirits and demonic energies is tied into mental illness, honestly. So I just wanted to get on here real briefly and talk about that. So you will see them. Uh, they're gonna be men. They're gonna lead with their private parts. Um, their conversation is gonna be very sexual. They're gonna have a lot of sexual innuendos when speaking. Women, they're gonna be loosely dressed. They're gonna lead with their sexual parts. They want to be noticed by their body and their sex rather than their mind. Okay, and everything about them is gonna lead by sex. They would not be able to have a friend that's the opposite sex, like a band that they're not sleeping with. And also they will have multiple partners, and a lot of people with these incubus and succubus spirits, they also have sex with the same sex. It's like they can't get enough. And it's a real um spirit, it's spiritual warfare and it's mental illness at the same time. And they really need to try to heal that. Because if you lead by sex, you're going to go down the road of destruction. So, what do you really have to offer a person other than sex? If you feel like the only way you can grab a person's attention or keep them in a relationship with you or interested in you is by having sex, then you have low self-worth and you don't know really who you are or your talents or really what you bring to the table other than your body parts, okay? And I say that because we're all sexual beings, but when you're not balanced in your sexual energy, you are an incubus or succubus spirit. You don't care who you sleep with, long as you get that gratification, you get the orgasm, that nut, whatever. As long as you're getting that, you're satisfied. But when you're not, it's like everything's falling apart for you. You know, your mind is constantly on sex. Your thoughts are wrapped around sex all the time. You know, you can't think about anything or gear anything but other than sex. And people that are like that, they are not spiritually elevated. They're not. They're operating in low vibrational energy because they don't know anything else but sex. That's what their life is geared towards. And you see it in people in the workplace. They're always trying to sleep with the coworkers or the friends or the family friends or somebody else's spouse, whatever. If they see someone attractive, they're going to try because that's their nature. They are geared by their sexual organs. So I hope this information helped you. Um, in case anybody was wondering what incubus and succubus spirits are, and that's the reason why I tell people all the time, protect your energy, because you can get that energy transferred on you, because energy is never destroyed. And also, there are people that are spiritualists that are incubus and succubus. And people that are spiritualists and incubus and succubus, they can actually cipher your energy and have sex with you without physically being in your presence. I'm not going to go too deep into that because that's a whole nother subject, and you know, I just wanted to get on here briefly and talk about that. And I also I'm going to do another video about how a divine being can turn karmic. So I hope this helped you. Peace and have a blessed one. Ashe.